It's lights out though here in Barcelona, and we are racing in Moto3. It's a good start from that pole position by the number 48, even Ortola, who sweeps right to the right-hand side. Couple of rides there on the grass, weren't they, on the artificial turf on the inside. They sweep down towards the first corner. Munoz goes full elbows on both Rueda and Alonso, but it's Ortola who grabs the whole shot. Holgarda's had a superb start, coming through from 9th to 2nd.
Alonso had made a great start and then got beaten up a little bit on the brakes into turn 1. He made contact with Rueda as they made their way into the first corner. Rueda's lost big ground down to 8th place. Alonso is exactly where he started in 6th.
Frosato just leaving his braking that little bit later. Keep a close eye though on Alonso in 4th place. Coming into the final lap here at the Grand Prix 1 year ago, he was absolute dynamite. Threaded it through the eye of a needle, didn't he, to win the Grand Prix. One of the best wins of his Grand Prix career. We follow the drone camera out of the Catalunya corner here in Catalunya. It's Ortola that has led the first 2 laps. Fastest rider on circuit though is Luca Lanetta for 6:58 Squadra Corsa, a 1:47.632 for Lanetta, who was inside the top 10. He had 8th place from starting 10th.
There's the slipstream effect as our long lap penalties are started to be served. For Sato serving the first of 2. Munoz, his only long lap penalty, and he's going to feed in just behind his teammate Joel Kelso. It takes them right around the outside of turn number 3, so they feed in behind Yusei Yamanaka, who I was just about to mention actually had a shocking first couple of laps. Yamanaka outside the points when the second lap began. He's now up to 14th, but way back.
There is Lanetta having his best Grand Prix, as well as his 8th World Championship start here in Catalunya. 4 podiums last year, helped him to be runner-up in the Junior GP World Championship. And he's using some circuit knowledge here to good effect, is Lanetta. Still right there in the top 6.
Yeah, he's having a slightly tough 7th lap, though, because he's been passed by Vaya, Munoz and Rueda so far on this lap. But Lanetta still running in a very strong 6th place with the 2 CF Moto Aspar riders right behind him, Alonso and Esteban. Expect Alonso just to very quietly ghost his way towards the front the longer this race goes on. That's generally how David Alonso goes about his work. Holgado leads us onto this home straight. Usually we say the safest place is at the front, but on this start for this straight, I'm not so sure it is.
Shortcut for Brit Josh Watley after the shortcut at turn 1. He's got a long lap penalty coming his way. Now then, once again, they fan out 5, 6 abreast on the long sweep. He run down to the first corner, and now Ortola using the slipstream to good effect. He goes back into the lead. Holgado pushed back to 3rd as Vaya also came through. There's confirmation of Watley's imminent long lap penalty for the shortcut at turn 2.
Leopard Honda will have been quite nervous seeing all those riders exceeding track limits, because it looked around the part of the group where Angel Piqueras was, and he's currently got a track limits warning, so he needs to be very, very careful for 36 before he's potentially heading through the long lap penalty lane too.
7 to go here in Barcelona, and this is building and brewing, isn't it, into another epic struggle. And we've seen some brilliant races here down the years in Catalunya. How close is that by the 2 top riders in the Moto3 pack this year? Almost leaning on each other, weren't they? Trusting each other there through that first corner was Alonso and Holgado. But it is Alonso trying to make it 4 wins in the opening 6 Grand Prix, who does hit the front for the very first time here in Catalunya. 6.5 laps to go. He gets the CF Moto machine though, snaking sideways on the brakes into turn 4. He did well there to make the apex, Alonso. We're looking back at the number 99. 99 winning a Catalan Grand Prix. We've said that a few times before, haven't we? When Jorge Lorenzo was at the top of his game in MotoGP. Do not discount Rueda here. Back of this lead group in 4th. He comes with a dive bomb on the inside of Colin Vaya. Rueda now up into 3rd place. Through turn 4 we go for the final time.
Well, Alonso has fended off one of the key overtaking points into turn 1. Ortola has a look at the inside into turn 5. Alonso so good on the brakes and on the way into the corner. Turn 10 is probably the next opportunity for the trio immediately behind him to disrupt Alonso's rhythm at the front.
Plenty to occupy Ortola's mind here. How on earth does he find a way through on Alonso to potentially take the victory? Well, perhaps more pressing matters coming from behind him, because Rueda looking super strong as they come through turn 9. Ortola, Rueda, they're running out of time here to deny David Alonso his 4th victory of this 2024 season. He's surely going to seize the World Championship lead as Alonso, clean as a whistle, neat and tidy through turn 10. Nobody's close enough, nobody within striking distance of Alonso. He's got 3 corners left here between himself and another victory this season.
Difficult to see where Alonso could lose this now, because there's no real overtaking spot in these final 2 corners, and if you lead out of that final corner, it is a short run to the finish line.
And here is that short one to the finish line. It has been another spectacular Alonso from David Alonso. 4 wins in the opening 6 Grand Prix in the 2024 Moto3 World Championship. His latest one here in another Catalunya Classic sees him seize the lead in the World Championship heading to Mugello next weekend. He took the checkered flag by nearly a quarter of a second. Stunning late charge by Jose Antonio Rueda.
If you can't get enough MotoGP, click here to subscribe.